Everybody wants to strengthen their core, right? Because when the core muscles are strong, the rest of your body's strong. The only problem is that most core movements flex your core like this and make you have bad posture. Well, if you want to get better posture, then you got to work these muscles right here between the shoulder blades because they pull your shoulder blades back and down, which facilitates better posture. So, is there a movement that can work your core and your posture at the same time? You betcha. And this is the movement for you if you want to work your core and your posture at the same time. So follow along. All right, so what you're gonna need is a nice sturdy wall in order to accomplish this. What you're gonna do is bring your hands right in front of you with your wrists a little bit lower than your shoulders. If your wrists hurt too, you can turn your hands to the outside like this and make sure your hands are active so that you can strengthen your wrist, especially if you have carpal tunnel or arthritis in your wrist. So what that means is this: squeeze the hands against the wall and press the fingers against the wall. That's gonna strengthen the muscles of the wrist right here, which is gonna make them feel a lot better in the long run. So again, hands right underneath your shoulders, walk your feet back. The further your feet go back, the harder this will be. The closer to the wall, the easier this will be. So if you're more beginner, start here. If you're a little bit stronger, you can walk your feet back on every single repetition, okay? So in this position, you're holding a plank position. Couple cues here. Don't let the butt stick out like this, and don't let the hips come too far forward like this. Both of those are putting your lower back in a bad position. Instead, squeeze the glutes and tuck the pelvis. Almost imagine taking your tailbone and pointing it towards the ground, okay? Keep your glutes there the entire time, trying to maintain that glute squeeze. Now, squeeze the core muscles as you press your hands into the wall and keep the glute squeezed. Now, transfer the weight to one hand, pull the other arm behind you, imagining you're trying to pull your elbow as far behind your back as possible, and the goal is to feel the muscles back here and under here squeezing as you pull your elbow back, okay? Now bring your arm forward and pull your whole arm behind you this time. This time you're gonna feel the muscles right here in between the shoulder blades pinching together. So I'm gonna switch to the other side. I'm gonna go a little bit more up to speed. It's row, forward, fly, backwards. Place the hand, rotate the other side. Row, squeeze the lat and the shoulder blades, forward, fly, squeeze the shoulder blades, come back, okay? So this is the first variation of the row and fly. Now, if this is too easy for you, you can gradually make it harder by putting your hands on lower and lower surfaces. You can go from here to the wall, all the way to the back of a chair and repeat this process. You can go to a low chair and repeat this process. Or you can even do these on the ground, which is an incredibly difficult way to strengthen your core and improve your posture and the tone between your shoulder blades all at the same time. So pick a variation that feels good for you, practice it every day, because when you do, you'll strengthen your core, you'll improve your posture, and your whole body will feel so much better.